So I posted a video about how Noah built the ark before the flood and compared that to building strength and willpower, the ark, before you try to control yourself for the first time during the holidays, the flood. So my cousin, who I love, commented and told me, well, look, I don't want to be the healthiest guy in the morgue. And I understand where he's coming from to an extent with, look, life's short. I'm going to try a little bit, but I'm going to enjoy myself too. And that's good. I respect that for him. But the videos I make here are for you and for me. Both one and the same. What I say in these videos is as much as a self-reminder as it is that I hope I can get somebody fired up and to change their life, at least one person. But at the minimum, you will see that this is me dedicating my time to remind myself of what I'm worth and what I want. If you like videos just like this, you need a little motivation, you want to learn a little something helpful for your life, please hit the subscribe button, share this with a friend. I would greatly appreciate it. But what happened to end my day really complimented in a dark way the way I started my day with this morgue conversation. See, I went to Home Depot to buy a grill as a gift. I'm up here at Melissa's dad's farm, and they needed a new grill, and they do a lot for us, so we all said, let's chip in, we'll all get him a nice grill. So we go to Home Depot, we get him a nice Weber grill. This guy is by my side the whole time, brings me to checkout, brings me to my car. I'm like, man, this is some good old school service. You don't get service like this anymore. And at the very end, he pulled the old guy card, and I didn't think he was as old. And he says, here, I want to show you something. And he pulls out his wallet, and it's a picture of Pride and Joy dish detergent. He says, I want to show you my pride and joy. Like, that is such an old dude thing. I used to get that when I went to the races all the time. These guys love that joke, and I love it because it makes them happy. But then he goes and tells me that he's 75 years old. This guy just helped me load a 150-pound grill box in my car, and he's 75 years old. I go, how do you do it at 75? I didn't think you were any older than 55, 60. In my disbelief, he continued on. He told me for over 30 years he worked in a cooler in a meat packing job. I mean, if that isn't a freaking morgue job already, I don't know what is. And he jumped right to the end of the story. He said, all of the guys that I would work with, that I was friends with, hey, I got 5 years left, I got 2 years left, I got 6 months left. And he said they would all celebrate the very end of that job because we all hated being in there and the toll it took on our bodies. But within a year, so many of them were dead. They would die. They would retire. They didn't do anything with their bodies. They didn't continue on. They didn't have any hopes or aspirations. They didn't want to even work at Home Depot like this guy did, and they all just stopped working and they died. He said they spent all their time in that cooler taking a toll on their bodies, and when they finally got out, they ended up back in a cooler within a year. And that shot me back to the conversation with my cousin earlier in the morning where he was saying he didn't want to be the healthiest guy in the morgue. Look, a body in motion stays in motion. When you stop having something to look forward to, something to drive you, you will stop moving forward and you will stop being driven. Unfortunate truth, we all end up dead. And it's up to you to make the moments between your birth and the end of your life the most remarkable journey possible. If you want to be mediocre, that's fine, but get the hell out of my way. We want greatness and refuse to settle for less. If you don't take care of yourself now, you're going to get to the morgue a lot quicker. Get out of your comfort zone, do something to feel alive, and keep your brain and your body in motion. Be great or die trying. It sounds a lot better than, we're all going to die anyway, so who cares what we do? You're not going to get anywhere with that mentality. Choose greatness. Love yourself, love each other. I'll see you tomorrow. By the way, how sick is this backdrop? This is goals, kids. This is goals. This is a bad boy right here.